team and the opportunity that they may have by not being on the field for 165 plays a game because they have zero offense, they could potentially be devastating to teams. A fresh TJ Watt, a fresh Highsmith, you bring over Jalen Ramsey, Warren Thornhill, Darius Slay, you talk about Cam Hayward still playing like he's 23 years old. This team fresh in the fourth quarter for as many fourth quarter big plays we've seen them make, especially from the defensive line. They could be one of the best defenses, especially when it comes to turning the football over and giving their offense opportunities. It's all on Aaron and DK and the rest of this offense to make sure that they do their part so the defense can be fresh when the game time comes on the line.
Field, it sounds like DK Metcalf is talking about the 2000 Ravens or something. Are we relax, or are you in on this?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely not going that far, let's be clear. But I also think that this is August, and you've got new teammates, and you're trying to make a strong impression on your locker room. So this is what I expect DK Metcalf to say about the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I'll say this. I think the defense is championship caliber. The question I have is the offense going to hold up its end of the bargain? Because I think it becomes exhausting and taxing for a defense when you're getting to late December and January and you're saying to yourself, on defense, if we don't pitch a perfect game and hold the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Bills, whoever it is, to 14 or 17 points, we're not winning this game because our offense over the past 5 trips to the playoffs hasn't been good enough. Do they have that in their bag this year on defense? I don't know that they do because, as we know, some of those guys, especially Patrick Mahomes, plays his best when the moments matter the most come January football.
Some bulletin board material for Arthur Smith, Aaron Rodgers, and DK out there about the offense. I feel it. Speaking of offense, let's go to that offensive head coach down there in Jacksonville. That's Liam Cohen, who comes with some great stakes with them drafting Travis Hunter. He's extremely high on the number 2 overall pick. Take a listen.
I do think it's possible. He is committed, man. Like, he is committed to driving not just himself, but his teammates as well. And I think that his teammates, like, these guys are challenging him every single day. Like, he doesn't get a free pass because he was the 2nd overall pick and he's Travis Hunter.
Okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year, maybe. Defensive Rookie of the Year, maybe. He's saying he could win both of them. Swagoo, what do you say?
I say no. And this is not me trying to downplay Travis Hunter. This is me upplaying the players that he's going to play against every damn week. Man, listen, this is not Colorado, all right? Them number 1 wide receivers that you face in the league, they are just as good as you as playing wide receiver. Those defensive backs that you running routes against are just as good as you usually that you're playing when you're on that position. So it's not the fact that Travis Hunter is not one of these high-level elite athletes that can do both in sparing time. But to think that this kid is going to come from offense to defense for the duration of a football game and line up across from line up across from Jamar Chase, line up across from his own division rivals when we talk about Nico Collins in Houston and we talk about those guys in Indy. That is the difficult part. We have to remember that this being a two-way player is not just about Travis Hunter. It's about them dudes in the other uniform as well.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Darlington, after they drafted Travis Hunter the next morning, James Gladstone, the GM, had a press conference. He sounded like Joel Osteen talking about his new 2nd overall pick. What is your reaction to this, and what do you really think is going to happen when they get him on the field?
Well, what the GM said, what the head coach is now saying, does suggest that they are all in on being a full-time player on both sides of the ball. It doesn't sound like any kind of part-time thing because that's how you win both those awards. But to Swagoo's point, he mentioned the fact that it's about going through an entire game. It's also about going through an entire season. Our boy Hembo back there with the stat man sending me these stats about Travis Hunter's ability to play in 2023, 24, more snaps than any other college player. This is not college anymore. That's cool. I get that. He did amazing things. And I'm not trying to, to Marcus's point, this is not about Travis. He could change the game. But this is a different beast at this level. Every single rookie you ask when they come in, they'll tell you the hardest thing in the world is the speed of the game. Dealing with that on both sides of the ball will be the biggest challenge he's faced in his career.
Field, you've scouted all these guys for years, and you've done the draft for years. He is a special talent. Do you think he can win both awards?
I mean, I guess it's possible, yes, but it's incredibly unlikely. And you guys have both, Jeff and Swagoo, have made the case about how difficult it'll be for Travis Hunter to just get to an elite level on both sides of the ball. You also have to upend the field, right? Offensive and defensive rookie of the year awards are often predicated upon counting stats. So let's talk about some of the players you're going to have to beat out just on the offensive side of the ball. Cam Ward was #1 overall pick. He plays quarterback. It's the most notable position in the sport. If he has a good year, he's going to be in the mix. How about Ashton Jeanty and Omarion Hampton? These two guys who both could handle 300 or more rushing attempts this season, and both, by the way, are awesome prospects. You go to the defensive side of the ball. Abdul Carter went 3rd overall to the New York Giants in what looks like it's going to be a very, very good pass rush. There are questions about the rest of the roster, but the pass rush should be legit. This has nothing to do with Travis Hunter. It has everything to do with what we are asking of any athlete to basically be unprecedented. First moment he steps onto an NFL field, and the fact that there are a lot of other guys who have very, very compelling cases on paper going into the season.
Swagoo, they traded their first-round pick next year to move up 3 spots to get him. Is there any way he can live up to the expectations in year 1, knowing what they've given up and just how high they selected him?
Yeah, he can live up to the expectations. He can live up to being great on one side of the football. And if sparingly he goes over on the other side, we'll lead on Get Up talking about Travis Hunter is going to the Hall of Fame after his rookie year. Okay, but here's the bottom line, bro. Like when you start talking about the NFL, and this is where people get it twisted. Okay, college is college, and college is phenomenal, and we play big time college football. All the players that are in the NFL get drafted from there. Bro, Derrick Henry runs in the NFL. Saquon Barkley runs in the NFL. Joe Mixon runs in the NFL. And if you don't think these offensive coordinators are going to try to find Travis Henry and make him tackle, if they know he's going both ways, you are out of your mind. And they stupid for not trying to do it. So there's a lot of variables in trying to go both ways in this league that people will try to exploit you and get at you.
Jeff Darlington, the final word.
I will say I love that the Jaguars are leaning into this. They are not shying away from it whatsoever. I'm excited to see this as much as I know Greeny said this. Like, this is one of the coolest stories in the NFL. I think we need to be very clear here. We're not taking a shot at Travis Hunter here. I am so excited about the Jaguars being this confident about him.
Truly a unicorn, and if they use him on both sides of the field, it'll be the first time in several decades we see someone used that way. Guys, more football coming up. Tyreek Hill. Still one of the most dangerous wideouts in the NFL, right? Right? I don't know.